The ice ogre is preparing to attack, wielding a large weapon with a fierce expression. The ice ogre swings its weapon down with force, aiming at Theo, who is preparing to counter. The ice ogre charges forward, searching for Theo while he is charging his mana. Theo declares they don't have time and prepares to strike back. Theo commands the ice ogre to move, slicing the ice ogre in half. Theo swiftly moves away from the ice ogre, heading toward Axion. Theo considers the possibility that Sybil and other hostages are still alive, suspecting Ed's involvement in the situation. A group of ice ogres is gathering in front of Theo, preparing to face him. Theo reflects on the presence of supervisors with Axion as proof of a setup. Theo uses a powerful technique called Dragon's Third Claw to finish the gathered group, while lamenting that Ed has deployed supervisors of the exam to kill him. Theo thinks that the supervisors will control Axion's sudden behavior, focusing intensely on the situation. The ice ogre roars as it charges at Theo, who is running swiftly. Theo acknowledges the need to move quickly due to Axion's unpredictable nature. Theo will use the variable Axion to their advantage, preparing for a decisive move against the ice ogre. Theo, with a determined look, readies their weapon for a critical strike. The ice ogre opens its mouth wide in a moment of anger. Theo is confident they will be able to catch Axion, striking the ice ogre with precision. The scene shifts to a snowy landscape where the ray reflects on Theo's consistent nature since childhood, as she remembers him saving her when they were children. Ray, appearing contemplative, resolves to take action this time. Ray blood is dyeing the snow red as Ray walks away. Rai in the snowy forest declares, "I will help you," shouting with determination. Two members of Training Ground 4 are startled, trying to struggle. Sybil is punched hard with Axion's feet. Axion stands over another, calling them noisy. Axion warns, "I told you that if you don't shut up, I'll kill you," showing aggression. A reminder from the hidden supervisors of the exam about the Intelligence Bureau's advice is given, and Axion reluctantly agrees, saying, "Fine." Axion unsheathes his sword, calming himself as he waits for Theo. Axion is seen using Sybil as a chair waiting. Axion looks down while seething with anger. Axion reflects on high-ranking prosecutors sent to kill Theo, feeling underestimated by their maternal uncle. Axion clenches their fist, frustrated, thinking, "That idiot." The group of people reacts with surprise as a new presence arrives. Training Ground 4 team are shocked, reacting to an unexpected event. Axion looks serious and contemplative. Axion acknowledges Theo for finally showing up. Theo Ragnar walks confidently through the snow, ready for confrontation. Theo checking the condition of his comrade as he approached, seething with anger. Training Group 4 captives is tied up, looking distressed, worrying about Theo. Theo Ragnar, resolute his resolve to finish this once and for all. Dragonclaw member and apprentice swordsman of Plum Blossom Palace is staring at Theo with mockery and anger. Theo is gathering his mana, prepare for the confrontation. Axion sits confidently, surrounded by others, saying, "You made me wait for so long." A close-up of a Theo's intense eye, showing his sorrow. Sybil lies on the ground, injured and unconscious. Theo grasped tightly the hilt of the moonlight sword. Axion draws their sword, preparing for battle in a snowy forest. The supervisors state his name to remind him of the mission. Axion exhales in the cold, remaining silent, showing tension. Axion knows that Theo has come here, knowing the situation, and stating that they shall get to the point without wasting time. Axion is preparing to negotiate as Ed instructed with Theo, babbling that if he wants to save his friends, he must, as Theo interrupted him, saying he is scared. Axion responds with "What?" showing confusion or disbelief. Theo taunts another, questioning if they were scared of losing. Axion reacts with surprise, questioning the nonsense being spoken. Theo and Axion face off in the snow, as Theo questioning Axion's motives for gathering people. Are he scared to face him, man to a man, mentioning the shameful hostage situation? Are all these preparations because he is scared to lose? Question his reputation as the strongest of the Northern Four. Or maybe it was fake. Axion angrily exclaims, "You bastard!" Theo challenges Axion to a sword fight, invoking the pride of a Ragnar. A character smirks, suggesting the fight is only for those with pride left. Axion Snapes with glowing eyes smiles menacingly as his anger clouding his mind. Theo offers a deal, willing to give everything, including their life, if they lose. Axion laughs at the idea of a sword fight with Ragnar's idiot, mocking the challenge. Axion points out the arrogance of Theo, surrounded by onlookers. Do you really think that I am scared of you? The hidden supervisors warns Axion not to respond to provocations, suggesting it's a trap. Axion is urged not to fall for tricks, but Axion angrily shouts to be quiet. Axion questions if they do not trust him. Theo Ragnar is challenged to a fight, with the Axion ready to engage. Theo smiles as Axion takes the bait. Observers discuss the complications, but remain confident in their plan. Axion emphasizes the importance of the sword fight, warning everyone not to interfere. Theo starts the fight, approaching Axion with speed. Axion and Theo clash in a fast-paced sword fight, sparks flying from their weapons. Axion is surprised by the Theo's skill, reacting with shock. Theo thanks Axion as he made the situation simpler, and asking to start the fight without delay. Theo swings their sword with precision, fully engaged in the battle. The intense sword fight continues as Axion is shown struggling with Theo's continuous assault. Such trick from a concubine's child, Axion stated. The battle intensifies with powerful strikes, creating a visually dramatic scene. Axion shouts, "I'll teach you," as he unleashes a powerful attack, surrounded by red energy. Axion declares the real power of Ragnar, and uses 1,000 dragons' roar, creating a massive red energy wave taking the form of a red dragon approaching Theo. The red dragon approaches Theo with fierce energy and destructive force. Theo counters with Dragon's third claw, creating a blue energy wave to clash with Axion's attack, not only countering Axion but also devouring it. Axion is surprised by Theo's counterattack, reacting with shock. Theo stands confidently with their sword, ready for the next move. Theo's opponent smirks and asks, "Are you skilled enough to teach?" challenging Axion's abilities.